Hey everyone, so I am finally back and I am very excited to be back. It sucks that I don't get to see my family anymore, but it's nice to be back home in my own house and just getting back to the swing of things. And back to YouTube. I've kind of been away for the whole week that I've been gone on vacation up to Michigan, but I'm back now, so you can expect some more videos coming up soon. I have a whole list of things I really want to tell you and videos I want to do. So to get started, I'm going to be doing a video today called Get Your Freak On, and it's 15 weird facts about me, and it was started by Carly Chrisman. And when I've been gone, and I've been watching a few videos from back home. We stayed at my parents' house, well, my husband's parents' house, so my father and mother-in-law. We stayed at their house, and I watched some videos at night, but we were really busy with our family, so I haven't been able to really keep up on the videos like I like to when I'm here, all the people that I'm subscribed to. So I've been watching a few over the past couple days since we've been home, and I've noticed that a lot of people have been doing this take, and it seemed like a lot of fun and a good way to really get back into making videos from my little breaks. So let's just get started without any more rambling. So there's 15 questions. They're just weird random facts or weird questions about me. I watched Carly Chrisman's video of this, and that's it. I haven't really watched anyone else's. There's a few that I have seen that they made them, and I'm going to go watch them, but I haven't really read through the questions, so I just jumped right in and made them, and I feel like I'm going to be able to answer them okay from what I remember watching on hers, but we'll just see. We'll see what happens. So number one, what's a nickname only your family calls you? That would have to be Fifi. My name is Felicia, but my mom started it by calling me Fifi. It's kind of like, it seems like a little kid's name, even though she was calling me it well into my teens. She'd call me Fifi, or Flea, like the small animal that is on your pets, or hopefully is not on your pets, but she'd call me Flea because I'm really quite small and quick. I'm always doing something, and it just went really well with my name, so Flea kind of stuck. Flea and Fifi. What's a weird habit of yours? I would have to say that picking at my split ends. It's pretty gross, I guess, except at the same time it's not, because your hair, I mean, if you think about it, your hair is constantly falling out all over everywhere anyway, so what's the big deal if you pick at your split ends? But if I'm bored or I'm waiting for something, I'm just sitting there and I have my hair down. When it's up, I can't really do it, but I'll just pull the ends and I'll pick wherever I can. You can tell when they're split, and I'll just pick them off so that they're not split anymore. I don't know if that really even helps or not. It just bothers me. If I can pick up some of my hair and see one or two, I have to pick them out. So I guess that would be a weird habit of mine. Do you have any weird phobias? I don't think it's a weird phobia, I'd say, because I think a lot of people are afraid of it, but I don't like the dark. Once I leave my bedroom, I have to turn every light on as I go. I'll turn it off behind me. It's not like I leave every light on, but I have to turn it off as I go through the house until I get to where I'm going. So my room light's on, and then the hallway light, and then the little light where our walkway is, where we put our shoes, I turn that on. Then I turn on the living room light, and then I turn on the dining room light, and then I turn on the kitchen light, if that's where I'm going. And usually that's where I'm going in the morning, before work to get my lunch and everything, or to make breakfast. And usually it's not even that dark out during the week when I get up, but on the weekends I go in very early for work, and it's very dark still. So I have to flip them all on, and I'll turn them off behind me, but I need to be able to see where I'm going, and I don't know why. I've just always been scared of the dark. I can sleep in the dark, but if I have to get up and walk around or move around, it can't be dark. What's a song you secretly blast and belt out when you're alone? It changes every time that new songs come out on the radio. I will find another one that I like, and then I stop playing the old one that I used to listen to. But right now, it's Nicki Minaj Super Bass. Oh my gosh, I will just crank that song, and I think it's meant for when you're in your car, because I just love it, and I will sing it out, and she raps during the first part of it, but I think I'm actually getting pretty good at rapping it. I know I'm very white, and I shouldn't be rapping it probably, but I'm alone, so it's okay. And actually I have done it with my husband around, and at first he told me not to do that again, but then he thinks it's really funny when I do it. So that's my song. What's one of your biggest pet peeves? I don't really know what my biggest pet peeve would be about people. I honestly, there's kind of a few things that do bother me, but I wouldn't say it's a big deal. I deal with it. I think that if I had to pick one, I would say people clearing their throat. I never really do it. I guess when I'm sick I might, but in general there are people who do it on a daily basis. Like, I can't even reenact it. Like, they just go, I guess. That's more of a cough. It's like sounds like they have stuff in their throat and they're doing it, or while they're in the middle of a sentence, they're just like, make this noise with their throat like they have stuff in it. It just grosses me out more than anything, and it takes quite a bit to gross me out being a nurse. Like, I see a lot, but phlegm is just probably one of the worst, and then when they make that noise. Anyways, what's one of your nervous habits? Biting my lip. And then I'm always wondering why my lips are so dry and like I can peel skin off of it. It's because I bite them. I'll go like that with my front teeth. Very rarely will I use my bottom teeth, but when I'm just sitting there or I'm nervous, I'll bite the corners of my lips. I don't know. That's one of my nervous habits. And I pick at my fingers. I don't bite my fingers, my fingernails, but I'll pick at them. If I have like acrylic nails on or gel nails on, which I often do, I'll pick at the edges of them when I'm nervous. Number 7. What side of the bed do you sleep on? The right. I have always slept on the right, and it worked out well because when I got married, my husband had always slept on the left side of his bed, so it worked out great. I think I like the right because I'm right-handed and my bedside table is there, and I can just reach over to my foam or my water, anything that's on my lamp, anything, I can just reach over and it's right there. I just like the right side of the bed. It works out well for me. I don't think I could sleep on the left if I tried. What was your first stuffed animal and its name? I still have him, and I love him, and I always will. I have had him since I was born. His name is Jeffrey, and I got him from my Uncle Jeff, so I named him, of course, after my Uncle Jeff. And he's a bear. He's a brown bear, and his fur has worn away quite a bit. He's not even really soft. He has some patches of fur, but from hugging him and taking him everywhere, he has like just the netting that holds his stuffing in, and he's had a few surgeries. That's what I call them, things that have happened to him where I've had to get out the needle and the thread and sew him up on his nose and on his chest and part of his leg. But so far he doesn't have any holes. He's had all his surgeries and he's not in great shape, but I still have him. I'll probably always have him. It would be pretty devastating, I must admit, if something ever happened to him, if I lost him, because he's been through everything with me. What's the drink you always order at Starbucks? See, I don't go to Starbucks that often at all, but in the winter I will, because I'll get their like peppermint hot chocolate. But if I do go in the summer, I'll get, I think it's like a double chocolate chip frappuccino. It's like iced, and I know it's got chocolate chips. I think it's called double chocolate chip frappuccino, something. If I were to say that, they would know what I'm talking about. So it must be something like that. Let's see here. What's the beauty rule you preach but never actually practice? Oh gosh, this one's a hard one because I really don't preach a lot of beauty rules, because if I don't follow them, I don't feel like I should be telling anybody to do it. So I do almost everything I say. I guess morning routine. I say to wash your face when you get up, especially if you put like a moisturizer on at night, and even if you do remove your makeup, there always seems like there's a little bit left on, and it's good to start with a fresh face. But I will admit, on the weekends when I'm working long shifts, especially Sunday mornings when I have to work another 16, I sometimes won't. Like, I'll wash my face the night before, and on a daily basis, I really wash my face at night. That's when I do everything. I do a very good job of cleaning my face. But in the morning, sometimes I just won't. And if I didn't put a face lotion on, then I really won't, because I feel like my face still feels pretty fresh. And I know it's a bad habit, and sometimes I wish I didn't do it, but sometimes I don't have time, and it's really low on the list of priorities. So I would say that that is the one thing that I don't do that I say you should do. Which way do you face in the shower? Oh, gosh. To the left, I guess. Like, if the water was facing me this way, I face to the left, to the wall. and then the shower kind of hits me on the right side. I do that because I don't want it hitting me in the face, the water, and then my shelves are on the front left and the back left. So this way, if I'm facing the wall, my shampoo and stuff is here, and my soap and my razor is here, so it's just easier to get to. So I face to the left in my shower. Do you have any weird body skills? No. I really do not have any weird body skills. Sorry, I don't even know. This isn't a skill, but it's something weird about my body, and for a while I was really like weirded out by it, and I didn't want people to know, and you wouldn't even notice it really, but I will show you. My ear, okay, there, my ear is squished. This part, you can't get your finger inside of there, and you should be able to, like on this side, you can tell an obvious difference. What happened is when I was a baby, they had to use like the forceps to pull me out. I was just kind of stuck my head, I guess, and they pulled me out, which is very normal to have to use something to pull the baby out the rest of the way. And it normally doesn't cause any damage, maybe a little bit of an indentation on their forehead because all of the frontal area is very soft still. But normally it'll go away. But what happened is my ear got kind of squished from it against my head, and for some reason it just did not pop up, and it just kind of, when you're a baby, everything is still forming. Even after you're born, things are still forming. Obviously you're growing, and for some reason it just kind of laid down there and formed as my ear was growing, and it formed, it just stayed down, and now I can't even get my finger in between there, and it's not harmful in any way. I can hear, obviously it's just the top. It just looks a little different. If you pay attention, you wouldn't even notice it if I didn't point it out. But I guess that's as close as I have to a weird body skill. It's not a skill, but it's weird with my body. What's your favorite comfort food? I don't know if this counts because it's a drink, but Coke. Oh my gosh, I love Coke. And I know it's bad for you. Like the caffeine and the sugar, and for your teeth, it's very bad. And I can't help it. I'm just addicted to Coke. I just have to have a Coke with me all the time. But I guess if you wanted me to name a food, it would have to be cookies. Like homemade chocolate chip cookies would be the main thing. So those two things would be the things I can't live without. But Coke on a daily basis I have. In fact, I was just drinking a Coke this morning already. That's like my coffee. I need Coke. Number 14. What's a phrase you always say? My husband hates this, but I always say hot mess. I don't remember who originated that, but I'll always say this is a hot mess, or that's a hot mess when things go wrong. I'll say that. And then since I've lived in Texas, people say fixin' all the time. Like, I'm fixin' to go to the store, or I'm fixin' to make a turkey. Like, very southern redneck, I don't even know. But I say it now. I just can't help it. I'll say it instead of I'm gonna, which is what I used to say, I'll say I'm fixin'. And everyone back home really notices it. They're like, why are you saying that? But I can't help it. I just get used to it, you know. That's what people say. And the last question is, what do you actually sleep in? I sleep in Victoria's Secret. Like, they're pink, or sometimes the Victoria's Secret line, but they're little cute little shorts that say like love pink on the butt, and then any of their tank tops that say VS or Victoria's Secret pink, or I don't know why. I think it's because they're cute and they're comfy at the same time. Or the capris with like the elastic band that they always have. I have like 3 pair of those. I don't like to wear pants because I don't like anything touching my ankles and my feet, and then I just get too hot. And no matter what, I'm going to get too hot. So I'll just wear some of those little shorts and a tank top. Really, that's it. It's comfortable but cute at the same time. I always got like bright pink shorts or things with cute little sayings about it. Like, in fact, this little sweater, this is like a laid back day, so don't mind my little sweater. This is from Victoria's Secret. It's got this little pink dog. Their clothes are just so comfortable to me. I am going to tag a few people. I'll name them below. Really, anyone who wants to do this can do this. But All Things by Ellie, Deb the Makeup Noob, Leanne Says, XOX Lady J, Sincerely Nevada, Lil Fee Fi Fo Fum, Makeup by Fran, and Risa777. I think that's her. Teresa? Her name's Teresa. She knows who she is. Risa, I think is her name. I just always call her by Teresa when I'm referring to her, but all of those, that's like 8 or so. But there's a lot of people that haven't done this, and it's a fun little tag. So anyone who's watching, go ahead and do it. Respond with a video below when you do it. So I will see you very soon. I plan on making a bunch more videos in the next week or so. I'll be getting some more videos up. So thanks for watching. Bye, guys.